Now this is the designs that I'm going to use in this project. Now I've got the tile yin yang here, and if you look at the set you're getting all sorts of different sizes and backgrounds and all that, and I'm showing you how you can transform an object, in this case one of those plate settings that go underneath a plate. You can pick them up for £1, it's really good, but you can make it look like something a bit more expensive, and I've got like a lovely mosaic yin yang effect. So to start off, print off, I'll show you my plate first. There's my plate, that cost me £1. Nice plate, but you could use it for other things as well, but for £1 you can play around. Now I've printed out the main design, that's going to cut out and go in the middle there, but I'm also going to use this background paper to create a tiled effect, mosaic effect around the plate. Now to do that, the best way I do it is to take all the edges off here like that, and then you just take a pair of scissors and you randomly cut this, because you want more like a crazy paving, trying to match up things when they're on a awkward surfaces and you can't quite geometrically get them right. It's better to, I think, in my case, is to cut out all bits and pieces into as many as you want, and you can see there you've got lots and lots of random shapes. Now we're going to cover the whole of this. It's going to look very messy as we go along, but you'll see method in my madness soon. So all I've got here is some ordinary PVA glue, and I'm just going to squeeze some of that onto here. Like that. Just seal my top up, and then I'm going to take a tissue. Where's my tissues gone? There we are. Put it so clean, just wiping the gunky bits off. And I've also got a brush here, and what we're going to do is just cover the whole of this area until we've filled it up nicely. And I just take a little bit of PVA glue and just brush it randomly. You don't need to go up to the edge, and we're going to stick all these pieces down, and I'm going to do it so they overlap, and you can go over it with the glue as well, and then just stick those down. Whoops, just stick that down like that. Put a bit more glue under there, make sure it's stuck properly. So you just carry on going round the shape that you've got, and you can have these overlapping, and again a little bit of glue you can put over the top like that, and you just keep doing this all the way around. A little bit there, I think. Now you can see it looks very tatty at the moment. Just brush over it using the PVA glue, because we are going to varnish it if you want later. So I'm just making sure none of it's bubbling up, no creases, and by cutting them into small pieces like that you've got less chance of them wrinkling. So all you have to do now is just put that one to one side and let that dry. Now the plate here has been drying for an hour or so, and I'm going to stick this into the middle there, and I just need a little bit of PVA glue, again not too much, and then I've got my brush, and I'll just get the excess water because I've kept it wet, and I'm just going to brush that over there like so. And because it's a round plate, it doesn't really matter where you put this. Just try and get it as central as possible, which I think is about there. And again, I can just press that down, a little bit of glue over the top. I'll just put a little glue over the top. And now just put that to one side to completely dry, preferably overnight. So there you can see I've got this yin yang plate, and it's had 4 coats of a water-based varnish. Now I've got a little admission to talk to you about. Now when I did the demonstration, I used a PVA glue. Now when I use the coasters, and I've done plates in the past, they've stuck perfectly. But for some reason this peeled off. In fact, the whole thing could peel off, look fantastic. But then I restuck it down using Mod Podge, which seemed to adhere much better. So the PVA that I show you in the demonstration didn't work on this plate, but depending on what you've done, it could be going onto wood. That'll be fine for that. So think about exactly what you're going to stick it down with. Anyway, just being up close and personal, honest. Not all your craft things go right all the time, but I redid it, Mod Podged it, and I've put 4 coats of beautiful varnish on that, and that's ready to go.